Hello, greetings. This is Gillesmansillon. I thought I'd come and say hello, talking about this the transcendental process, the ascendant psychology. For those things I'm discussing a great deal of things in all those videos. Some of them very different, some of them more spiritual, some of them more material. Try to be practical as well. I'm hoping that just one of those things can assist you, can increase your faith, your trust, your strength to know yourself as a divine light. And so I will continue to communicate on those subjects for what I'm here. Of course, behind me the paintings is part of a series of 9 portraits on the muses, and those portraits are the divinity, they're the protectors of memory. And here it is Calliope. Calliope is the muse of epic poetry, like Homer. Homer is an epopee, l'Iliade and Odysseus. They are epopee. They have great long story, and so she's assisting in this creation of long story. I want to say, for those, I see sometimes sometimes American video, and say, well, all you want to know about the Greek gods, and they recommend 2, 3, 5 books, and they're all contemporary books, but none of them ever speak of Hesiod. Hesiod is the essential. Know Hesiod, you'll know all of Greek mythology. For Homer picked up a lot of information he had in relationship to his contemporary beliefs and knowledge and history that came through the past. But Hesiod he was chosen by the muse to be the channel for the information. So this is a very small book, the Theogony of Hesiod, very important, very important practical book for those who seek to understand Greek mythology and astrology as well, for those Greek power, the power of the Greek gods from Cassiopeia, those very advanced divine beings who came down to us, but now they are ascended into them. And so we're moving into this, there is this great astrological configuration right now. It is like we're sitting in the middle of a round table, and the table is divided in 12 sections, and there are beings behind, great beings, constellation that condition the whole conversation. And right now there was the moon in Cancer, which is our innermost child, and then on the side of the mother father, the adult, on the Capricorn, there's Pluto that's seated, there is Saturn, and then there is Jupiter to die and transform. Saturn wants to stay the same, so there is this give and take for the planet. Every time they come in conjunction, they give a little bit of their energy, but their message is always conditioned by the constellation they are into. And eventually the Sun is going to be moving into Aquarius, Mercury is going to be moving into Aquarius. Actually, everybody was going to be moving into Aquarius, but in this this new moon in Aquarius will be very, very powerful. It will be a great deal of awakening, and if something wasn't clear before, it will be clear. I think it's on the 24th. It will be clear by then. Things are going to unfold. And so the other painting behind me is about the 7 major chakra systems, about our condition of our own chakras today, collective. We have about the same cards as, not quite as the one in the French reading. So the situation at the root, at the base, is the memories that are being retrieved. It's Atlantis, it's the memory of this advanced civilization, it's the connection to the ocean, it is Poseida, it is Neptune. For Venus, we'll enter into Pisces as well, and eventually she's going to conjunct, it feels good, Venus coming into, as a Pisces, coming into my sign. For there is this memory of Atlantis that are re-emerging. What we see in our navel, the earth plane, is love that is not shared. For we have to learn unconditional love, and for that we have to learn to love and not get the reciprocation, to teach us to love unconditionally. And so, or to love ourselves, or to love our life, or to love the aspect of our life. And so it's about learning that, and so to understand what's beyond that is the wish. We've made certain wishes, we have certain wishes, desires that we need to fulfill, and this is why we came down here. On the solar plexus, our power center is health. It's about tuning into what is it we need to do in order to improve our health. In the heart chakra is the war and battle. There is still the war and battle is the opposition, is opposing force. So it's like the dichotomy, not thinking about it too much. We're going to find this harmonious union. And then what we communicate is the lessons and good deeds. For we're going to continue to cultivate that. What we see before us in our third eye is anger or alimentation. It's about nurturing. It's about understanding the craving. There is deep heart desires, and they are craving. Those cravings are usually part of our lower self. So once we transcend this, we understand we need to nourish ourselves in a way that is healthy. We need to let go, focus on the breath, for the breath is everywhere with us. No matter where we go, we're going to breathe. And there we find the angels. So we want to breathe the refined light of the higher planes. We want to tune in to this light frequency of angels. And on the crown is the healer. So there's going to be a healing that's going to happen. We're going to find this comfort, this recomfort. We're going to find this completion. What's grounded on the earth is the Amerindian. It is the home. It is living in harmony with nature. It is living to find our flow, to find new habits that will make us more connected to the great spirit of the universe, the great mother. And from the soul star is forgiveness. We want to forgive. In order to find freedom, we need to forgive ourselves, and we need to forgive others as well, for it is all part of the process, and we're just here to learn. So I hope this resonated with you. For what we want to know is love. Say, God, I want to know what love is, and I want you to show me love. For we all know love in some form or another. We've all been in love, we all love those things. But there is always new octaves of love that we haven't discovered. For love is the true essence and nature of God. So there is always new to discover. And so we want to tune into that one nature, which is love. It is good to start slowly and gain momentum. So by starting slowly, we have better understanding of the direction of things. If we go too fast and we go in the wrong direction, we're gonna get far away from our path. So go slowly, and so that by going slowly, you can adjust until you feel like you're right straight in a good direction. Then you can accelerate and gain momentum. And so, for the earth is submissive to heaven. The earth is always heaven that acts, and the earth that responds. So it's about understanding we're in between those two forces of heaven and earth, and we want to align our will to the will of earth and heaven. For all things in materiality are susceptible to a law, which is stabilization, which is materialization, stabilization, destruction, and annihilation. Everything goes through the cycle of materialization, stabilization, destruction, and annihilation. Everything comes from stardust and is being recreated from itself. So our consciousness needs to be connected to this. Once we connect, we have this assurance, and we trust, and we reconnect in our consciousness. We do the work to reconnect to our eternal self. Our physical life is perceived as a tool, a medium, a vehicle for our consciousness, but we can let it go with ease once we know that we're going to be received in a higher plane. So it's about continuing to cultivate this higher connection. And what we seek to do is to turn spiritual philosophy into practical science, to reveal the natural law. For all is law, and once we understand that law, we're going to be able to transcend a lot of the limitation that we still have. For the divine law operates throughout the universe of universes, and it is one, but it is conditioned. Each super universe has been conditioned by the master spirit who delivers it, and the super universe sends out the energy, and it's conditioned by the Father, Mother, God of our own local universe. Then each planet is adapted to receive that energy and is adapting to that, and then each individual adapt to that. So there is all kinds of filters in relation between us and the prime source of the energy. If we saw the prime source of the energy and we're in there, that we find salvation when we are one with God. For that is the point of the process. And for the gods are always conditioned by the creator will. For what do we do here is what will condition the response of the creators. I was talking about supremacy, understanding that once we understand the truth, the beauty and the goodness, we'll achieve the ascension and make it home to paradise. But once we make it there, we'll come to realize we only know 1/7 of that supremacy, for we only know one super universe, and there are 7 other paths of ascension. So either we'll be completed there as mighty messengers, or we'll be sent as finalitas in all the 6 other super universe to complete our evolution process before time and space is over, and we can move on to transcendental reality. Also wanted to recommend another book. It's called the Kybalion. Those are very scientific truths that we'll come to rediscover. It was called the Corpus Hermeticum. Those are the Hermetic principle. It's kind of useful. I'm going to go back into that. Basically when I create talking about art for those paintings, I realize are timeless. They bring down an energy, and they are portals. Sometimes I feel I can be absorbed and go into the painting, let go of the image, and be transported into another dimension. But the painting has also showed me, some of the painting, that they can open up to englobe me into a higher dimension. They're like portals. Not everybody will say it, but there is a response within the DNA, and so those paintings will become more important as portal. It's the art of stillness and timelessness. And so this is a painting from 2018. It's energy. It's very dynamic. We'll finish this with this song, and for one more card, it's a song of Cat Stevens, somebody who's followed by a moon shadow. The moon is so close to us. We are entrapped with this emotion because it's, but not to be drawn. Moon shadow, leaping and hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. And if I ever lose my hands, lose my plow, lose my land, yes, if hey, I won't have to work no more. And if I ever lose my eyes, if my colors all run dry, yes, if I ever lose my eyes, oh, if hey, I won't have to cry no more. Yes, I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, leaping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. And if I ever lose my legs, I won't moan and I won't beg. Oh, if I ever lose my leg, oh, if hey, I won't have to walk no more. And if I ever lose my mouse, all my teeth, north and south, yes, if I ever lose my mouse, oh, if hey, I won't have to talk. Did it take long to find me? I asked the faithful light. Did it take long to find me? And are you going to stay the night? I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, leaping and hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. So the moon is the world, control the world of shadows. So eventually there's going to be a detachment from all those programming of the moon. We were moving slowly but surely, and right now it's approaching the precipice. So it's about getting ready, getting prepared to leap into other things. So it's about we have the strength, we have the courage, we have the faith, we have the connection to let us know that if we leap and go into the precipice, something will be there to support us. So it's about these great leaps of faith that will be happening throughout the coming weeks. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. So much is still, it's like we're on the crossroad, and there is the wind that can take us into the right or left. There is a lot of mystery and unknown in relationship to the past. So it is a test of faith right now, and let's hope for the best in any event. Thank you very much. Namaste.